Nice to meet you. I'm Joan Selkirk, the nurse manager.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Joan. I'm Amici Santos.
Why don't you follow me to the office?
Long before an interview begins, a great deal of preparation needs to be done, because there's a lot at stake. If you have taken part in an employment workshop or bridging program related to your profession, chances are you received a great deal of information about developing your resume and cover letter, and preparing for interviews. In this course, we will focus mostly on the communication skills required for an interview. But let's touch on a few important points about preparation. When you were preparing your resume and cover letter, you probably did a certain amount of research about the organization you were applying to. Now it's time to look further. Go beyond the internet search and seek out someone who either works for the organization you are pursuing or who holds a similar position at a similar organization. Ask if they would be willing to answer some questions. Your goal is to identify the needs and challenges of the organization. Sometimes employers will provide candidates with the interview questions beforehand. But if this isn't the case, based on your research, develop a list of potential interview questions and practice answering them. Get feedback about your answers from others. Ideally, people who are knowledgeable about the interview process. Employment counselors or advisors, for example. If that's not possible, then some friends who have gone through the interview process successfully would be a helpful audience. Be prepared to provide 2 or 3 references for your interview. Even if they don't live in Canada, make sure they're accessible. Also, think about any examples you can bring demonstrating your professional accomplishments, certificates, or awards. Even learning plans or reports that you created would be helpful to the interviewer and set you apart from the competition. Think about how you will present yourself at the interview. Not just your style of clothing, but also the nonverbal cues you'll be conveying. Research shows that gestures, body language, and speaking style can account for over 90% of a first impression. And while it's hard to predict how an interviewer will react to a candidate's nonverbal cues, especially since Canada is so culturally diverse, being aware of this tendency before going to an interview may have some value.